Jack, his nephew Charlene, Travis, and Alicia are going in the helicopter. It's night now, and it's dark. Suddenly, from nowhere, the helicopter starts getting gunfires from the ground. It hits the helicopter's windows, and one of the bullets passes through the window all the way through Travis's neck. He's in shock and bleeding from the neck. Others ask him to sit tight. He opens the door and slides to the edge. Alicia stops him, gets to him, and sees his wound, depicting that he's not gonna survive. She lets him go. He falls from the helicopter all the way down. Jack tells her that he's gone, gets to her, and makes her sit tight with a belt on. They crash land the helicopter. Jack and Alicia stay with Lucy, while Charlene takes the first task of keeping an eye from a little afar. He gives her a gun and asks her to whistle if there's danger or undeads. He and Alicia put on fire. While they're chatting, they hear the sound of a natural whistle. Jack puts out the fire, gives Alicia a gun, and tells her that if he doesn't get back, keep going with Lucy along trails, and you'll reach the ranch till afternoon and leaves. He gets there. His feet slip, and he falls exactly near undeads. They are eating Charlene. They attack her. Alicia gets there in time and saves him. They see that Charlene is gone. He asks Alicia to go back and takes her gun. While she's returning, she hears the sound of gunfire, which means that he has done what he is supposed to. Alicia tells Jack that Lucy is still unconscious, so he says he'll carry her. Alicia says they both will carry her. The watchman of the ranch sees them coming. They open the door and get them in. Medics get there to check Lucy. They say that Lucy doesn't seem to be fine. Troy gets in the way and says that it's against the ranch's policy to get her in if she turns. He pulls out a gun for her. Nick asks him to let him do it. He agrees and hands over the gun. Nick points it at Troy instead and asks them to take her in and treat her. Otto assures Nick to give him the gun and they'll tie her and treat her. He puts down the gun and gives it to him. Maddie asks Alicia to go with them while she gets to the shadow of a tree and cries. Otto gets to her and says, "I'm sorry for Travis," and further says that some people try to go very far after Maddie completes his sentence, "That's suicide," and asks him what he's here for. He tells her that a Beretta pistol is missing from the fuel tank of a truck, and if she has taken it, she has to sign over it. After a while of assurance, she signs. Alicia gets to Nick to check on Lucy. They both and Maddie get to their room. Maddie says that, "Nick, you asked me before, and my answer is that, yes, we'll stay here. Now this is our home, even if we'll have to fight for it." She turns to Alicia and asks her to tell her the complete detail of what happened with Travis. There at the hotel, more people have gathered at the gate. They pull Elena from her hair and ask others to get them in. One of them, a woman pregnant. Victor says that he's a doctor and will treat them. They let her go, and they open doors and get them in. Firstly, he treats a boy, then he's asked to do the delivery of that pregnant woman. At first he denies, and her husband gets fired if he's even a real doctor, so asks all of them to get out. He delivers her baby. Elena gets to him and tells him that the mother will keep her child's name on his name since it's a tradition here. She asks Victor to leave since he lied about being a doctor, and now all of them are involved in it. He asks for a car but denies. Hector gets to him, and on the force of a gun, he asks him to treat a woman. When he gets inside, there's wedding stuff, and it's Aline. Victor says that he can treat her since he has gained experience after many treatments. She thanks him that he freed her little girl Jessica. After that, she jumps from the balcony. Victor gets to the parking lot and gets to his hidden car to get out of there.